Hello, I am here to talk a little bit about some self soothe skills that could be very helpful when you are depressed or anxious. You have to try to force yourself to engage in activities that would be healthy for you and that can make you feel good. So, we have this thing called a cheat sheet with DBT skills on it. You can actually find different ones or similar ones online that you can print out that you can keep with you and hopefully, practice them in your lunchtime, your downtime, whatever the case may be. I am now starting to realize that, yeah, my emotions be all over the place. However, I'm still going to do what I can to encourage others. Now, I just realized one thing. None of y'all may want to hear anything I have to say. However, you can't shut me down. I mean, you could turn off it and don't look at it, but you can't walk away from me. You can't stop me. And I feel free that I can get out what is bothering me or what I would like to use to help someone. And it feels good to some degree, and then some degree it don't. I do want to. I want to share one thing that could be helpful. Just keep this thought in mind and try to repeat it if you can each day. Lead me this day to live fully in the present moment and enjoy all that is good around me. May all that is life giving remind me of life and love that surrounds me. It may be something that's simple, but also it can give you a sense of everything around me can't be that bad. Rather, people around me are that bad. And that's still somewhat of a judgment, too. However, in one of the stress tolerance skills, there is one that deals with imaginary, imagine that you're on a boat, a cloud floating, carefree. Also, that falls underneath their sense of prayer. If you can, if you believe in prayer and if you try to pray your way through something, and texture change, like some people can lay down on their carpet or on a cold surface floor, that can help bring them back to reality as well. However, most people will not like to lay on no cold floor. But if you have like a texture type carpet, stuffed animals, something soft that that could be soothing to you. A lot of people have a lot of triggers when it comes down to the holidays, and you have to find things that can help you because yeah, you're gonna be triggered. I know I'm gonna be triggered. From November to February are very difficult months for me. And I feel pretty okay that I can try to encourage somebody else. It may not always be helpful. However, like I said, I commend anybody with any type of challenges, especially those of color. I, excuse me, African American. And because a lot of people will not even admit they have a problem, nevertheless, seek help. And I did take offense one time back in the early days where an intake person, she was like, I commend you. I'm like, commend me for what? And she was like, most African Americans won't seek therapy, nevertheless, admit that they have a problem. And I was like, well, uh, I'm not like most people. And if I see that something is affecting my everyday life, then I need to seek help. It doesn't matter what color you are, you have to seek help. Now, I've always been one to want to help everybody. So, okay, in me going through what I'm going through, My doctor actually has a book. It's called Mental Illnesses: The Gift You Never Wanted, and I never understood it. She just came out with it this year, and but basically, when you think about it, having some type of mental challenge will actually cause you to take better care of yourself, wherein you wouldn't even consider seeking help. So it actually is a gift because it's making you take care of yourself, seek the help that you need. If you have to take medication, take the medication you need, and work towards a life worth living. So, not saying that it's a blessing that you have some mental health issues, and not saying that it's a curse either. So, it's like a dialectic. You have to find where your balance is with it. And her book, actually, you could read it on Amazon Kindle. And her name, believe it or not, it's Dr. Karen Zelaya Kendall, but it's not spelled like the Kindle on there. It's Kendall. She's a very good therapist, and she's very good in dealing with people with borderline personality disorder and DID, dissociative. Well, let's put it this way: she's good with just about, she's skilled in working with all types of challenges. So keep that in mind. And if you're in the Philadelphia area and you need a therapist, or you want to take a chance in seeking out help, she's a non-judgmental type therapist, and that's a good quality that you need to find in any therapist. As I stated, when somewhere in August, because that's when I started sharing things, you have to find a therapist that is skilled in working with people who has BPD, and that can handle the challenges that you go through, the ups and downs and everything like that. Because sometimes you could walk into a therapist's office, they don't have no clue what they're up against. So keep this thought in mind. Keep that statement in mind that I read, because it can help you through the remainder of this holiday season. Lead me this day to live fully in the present moment. That's a problem with a lot of us. We can't stay within that moment. And enjoy all that is good around me. May all that life is given remind me of life and love that surrounds me. And it could be very helpful, but the main thing is staying in the present moment. Try not to allow yourself to dissociate. And if you can catch yourself, if you feel yourself about to flare up, find something to ground yourself. Not always easy. I fell in that area. However, I would like to try to help people not to go through what I go through. Have a good day and be blessed.